Mothers in America are under attack, and Team Biden is leading the charge against them. As I look at what's going on across the nation, it becomes clear the American mom faces a crisis like never seen before. The party that claims to be a champion of women is doing everything it can to make a mother's life nearly unbearable. So this baby formula shortage certainly has to be at the top of the list, right? For the mom unable to breastfeed, it's like literally a life or death situation. Breastfeeding is not always a choice. Some moms can't. Some babies won't take to it, meaning baby formula is the family's lifeline. Joe Biden's failure to fix our nation's supply chain issues is the main driver of this baby formula shortage. Just take a look at this chart. This is the percentage of the nation's most popular brands of baby formula that are out of stock. From the day Joe Biden was inaugurated, the problem continued to get worse. Right now, 40% of the top brands are out of stock. Yes, it is a crisis for moms.
We'll literally waste a whole tank of gas in a day trying to find formula and maybe only find one can.
I cried in the store because I couldn't find what she needed.
We have been having to look pretty heavily for it, I would say, for the last 4 or 5 months, but this last month it's just become impossible to find.
It's been scary to walk down the aisles and see empty shelves and honestly not be able to find the exact formula that we need.
Can you imagine? Maybe some of you can. Maybe some of you are going through it. You probably are. What it's like for a mom to face the possibility they might not be able to feed their child. But it's not just baby formula. The war on American mothers is happening in our nation's schools as well. Team Biden and his band of radicals continue to wage war on a mom's right to parent, as the indoctrination of our children continues with critical race theory, this teaching of racist policies, and the push to androgynize American children through transgender mania. The American mother's oversight of her children is being replaced by leftist bureaucrats' oversight of these children, administrators and even teachers. And when moms rise up, Team Biden doubles down, labeling them domestic terrorists for trying to protect their children. Just listen to the teachers union chief lie about the parents who are becoming more and more vocal.
This is propaganda. Yep. This is misinformation. This is the way in which wars start. This is the way in which hatred starts.
No, they're literally teaching hatred in schools. Her teachers, she pushes that curriculum. See, the Democrats are vipers. They literally want your child's mind and body. You cannot trust Joe Biden or his party. Just look at California, the Democrat viper egg incubator that state is. Democrats there introduced a bill that would allow your children to be vaccinated without, yes, I said without parental consent. If that's not a war on a mother's duty to make decisions for her child, I don't know what is.
This bill, I didn't really think it would be a problem because a court has already ruled that it's unconstitutional. And yet this committee decided, well, it doesn't matter. We're going to go ahead and pass it anyway. It just tells you everything you need to know about our state's politics.
Yeah, they don't care about courts. They don't care about laws. They certainly don't care about Constitution, and they don't care about moms. It seems everything the Democrats offer up leaves mothers in crisis. Think about the mother who drives their daughter to practice every day. They watch their daughters train daily to be the best they can be, only to have their dreams of victory squashed by some dude claiming to be a woman. The transgender craze is an absolute assault on women's athletics, and parents can't do anything to protect their girls from the sheer inability to meaningfully compete against men. President Trump calls it out when the left remains hell-bent on radicalism.
One of our top priorities must be to defend parents' rights. We will save our kids, and we will also keep men out of women's sports. Is that okay, right?
Amen, Mr. President. Thank you. And look at the outrage Democrats have over Roe v. Wade being overturned, the potential of that happening. In Washington, they just offered up a new pro-abortion bill. it doesn't even use the term woman in the text of the bill when referring to abortions. That's how ridiculous they are. In fact, when you think about their all-out push to not only keep abortion legal, but to actually increase the number of abortions in America by making it easier and easier and easier to get one, they are literally working to eliminate motherhood. Their pro-abortion stance has become so extreme. Think of the damage a late-term abortion would do to the psyche of an expecting mom. Their views on this, about late-term abortions, up to the moment of birth, are so extreme, to say the least. Here's Beto O'Rourke.
Do you believe in any limitations on abortion, whether it's the third trimester or up until even the final months, 9 months?
The way I think I can best express this is that I trust women. We should all trust women to make their own decisions that are in their best interest for themselves.
Up to the moment of birth? That's insanity. It is clear to me the American mother faces a crisis under Team Biden. The war on the family unit is real. And maybe the worst attack on the American family, the American mother, comes in the way of inflation. Grocery prices are sky high, gas prices are sky high, the cost of health care is skyrocketing. Everything is skyrocketing. And for the single mom, it is devastating as wages remain stagnant. You're going to be lucky to have a job pretty soon if the economy keeps going in this direction. There is no way for a single mom to keep up with the rising costs of everything. Yet, it could all be solved by putting Republicans back in control.